Ever here and figure out the best way to do this because we're going live for Cook With Me for VLOGANUKKAH 2018 episode 5. At some point I'm actually gonna have to let my dog in because he's outside right now. I think we're gonna try and make it work like this. Maybe I can make this a little bit higher. I don't know. I'm just hoping that the whole setup doesn't go flying at some point because it's sort of put together at this point with some bandage tape. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you've got. Yeah, and hopefully this doesn't go flying. All right, guys. So, when I first started doing the low carb thing, I was pescatarian. That means that I ate fish but not meat. Do the eggs and dairy and all that stuff, but a lot of fish and seafood and veggies. That was the basis of my diet. It made me feel better than anything else, and that's what we're gonna do a little bit today. But this is not a keto friendly meal, guys. Oh, flour. Oh. That's my dog. I'll be right back. Hang on. Woo! Hang on. Hang on. I'm coming. Come on. Let's go now. Okay. Time to get cracking. And cooking. Cracking and cooking. Cooking and cracking. All right. We are making like a tempura fish and veggie kind of thing. I was gonna do like Italian style, but I have this ready, and so yes, this is not keto, guys. This is a this is a flour-based thing, so it's totally carb. But this is the thing. I don't have this often. This is like a once in a while kind of thing. If you're having like pasta with vegetables and fish in it, it's a little bit different than if you're having this kind of thing. You know, and like I said, it's the holidays, it's for retreat. I'm trying to see if there's like any, I think usually I just like dump this in, add water and fry it. That's basically how it goes. So that's what we're gonna do. One of the tricks to making something like this a little bit lower carb content is when you're making your batter to make it a little thinner. When you make it thinner, it won't coat as heavily, and thus there's less of the batter on each piece of food, right? Kind of makes sense. So we're gonna be putting soda water in this. This is a great trick for doing a nice light batter. People who do like beer batters, that's the other thing, right? The carbonation sort of helps the fluffiness of it. So let's get this going. I want a fairly loose batter. So let's see. And this cute little whisk here. Look at this thing. Isn't that cute? Woo! Love it. Okay. Let's whisk. Whisk again like we did last summer. Okay, this is already gonna be, as you can see, it's way too stiff. Let's add some more. When you're working with a mix like that, you don't really have to measure because a lot of it goes to like personally like the type of consistency that you like in your batter. And remember, when you're mixing batter, you don't want to mix it super smooth. You still want it to, like, you know, not be overmixed. If you spend too much time mixing and like all those bubbles go out, it won't be that light batter that you're looking for. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about what I've got here to go in the deep fryer for our veggies today. I have got some green beans, and all I did was just trim the ends. So with green beans, we've got zucchini, and these I cut on the bias. When you have the long one, you start cutting it on the angle, and then you have those nice long slices. And then we've got broccoli, favorite to go with fish always. And then some eggplant, because these two, eggplant and zucchini, are really my favorite veggies. And then for the fish, I have two kinds of fish here. So I have this one, which maybe you guys haven't heard of before. It's called monkfish. Not super sustainable, I would say, but I mean, if you see it in the store, like it's kind of good for certain recipes. Though this is like kind of, you kind of really need it. Like if you're making a fish stew and you want the fish to stay together, this is it. People say that it has like a lobster-like consistency. I would never describe it that way. But it has a very sort of like a more chewy consistency. The other thing that I have in here is cod, which I have just sliced into sort of little fingers. Alrighty. So I think we are ready to go. So this is, if you'll see, the consistency of my batter is quite loose. I kind of want it extra loose like that. I don't want a heavy batter. All right, I think we are ready, guys. So the other thing that I'm gonna get ready is this. On the other side, I have, if it needs to drain and stuff, but generally I'll drain it in the basket. And then when I put it in here, I don't use this. I'm gonna put this aside for now. And I just use this big bowl to sort of toss it in a little bit of salt, because you really should season it as soon as it comes out of the fryer. So that's what this is for. If you salt the stuff before it goes in the fryer, like if you salt the batter, if you're throwing salt in the fryer, it's gonna make your oil go bad. So yeah, don't do that. Okay, let's go, let's go. It is time to go. Our oil is ready, pretty much. Yes, we are just ready right now. Good timing, good timing. All right, let's do some beans first. So you know what, I'm just gonna take all these and just throw them in here. And then we're gonna fish them out with like a fork. I didn't do a lot of prep before, did I? Think this through. It's not often that I would go live with something like this, a food prep video, but the fact is that these things just fry up so quickly that, you know, me as well. Okay, you want to keep the basket in the oil for this kind of thing. We're gonna bring the fire a little bit forward here so that the steam doesn't go like under the thing there. And then I'm just gonna drop them in. Ooh, man, these already look good. Alrighty. Woo, bombs away, guys. Oh, fried food is like one of the funnest things about Hanukkah, actually. It's like that time of the year that, you know, it's just like expected. It's your religious duty to be indulgent with the oil, you know? It's all about that. So, Hanukkah, Hanukkah. All right, I got all my beans in there. I'm just gonna sort of break them up a little bit and toss them around to make sure that they break up and aren't in like a clump in there. So this is just about ready. I'm gonna put the soda water away. What are you guys all making for the holidays? What are your bariatric friendly stuff and your not so bariatric friendly stuff? I mean, there's some stuff that you wait the whole year for, and you know what? There has to be a balance in life. Truly, there has to be a balance. So let's see how we're doing in here. We're going to just toss one more time, and then I usually have a pair of wooden chopsticks that I often use for this kind of thing, but I'm not sure I know where they are right now. Yeah, not a fork. Well, so far so good. At least the camera hasn't gone flying. All right, we're ready here. So as you see, I drained a little bit in here. We're gonna use the same bowl as before to put the beans back in. So let me just prepare that with a bit of paper towel. And let's go out of here. And we're going into the bowl. Alrighty. We got our salt here. Not too much, just like, you know, little, and then toss it about. Whoop, I lost one. It happens. All right, and then we are ready with these. I mean, that's like literally how quick this is. Frito miso is kind of a fun thing to make for the holidays. If you got a deep fryer and you got a lot of family coming and you got to please a lot of people, do like lots of veggies like this, and you can actually get kids to eat veggies this way, because seriously, I'm probably gonna burn my face off doing that. It's still like, it's not overdone. Oh, it's good, guys. And like, if you look at it, and you see, it's not super, super heavily coated, right? Yum. Okay, next one. Go in. Which one shall we do next, guys? Broccoli? Yeah, let's do broccoli. Well, no, let's do half the eggplant. Which one should I do? Which one should I do? Oh, I just stepped on a greasy bean. Oh well. I don't know. Are you guys enjoying the VLOGANUKKAH? I'm like, I know that I have to get regular back into not just posting, but replying to people, get back into the community again. I think once I've got my new computer, I'm getting a new computer for the holidays and for school. I'm very excited about that because the one that I have now, I've had for, I think, 7 years, maybe? Anyhow, and like the software is very old on it and the data issues are sort of coming into play and it's making it difficult for me to make videos and I like that. So time to do the upgrade and bite the bullet, make an investment. So looking forward to that and being able to bring you guys better content. So yeah, we're just frying away here. Frying away. I think next we'll do some of the fish, so you guys can get an idea. There's not a lot of these eggplants sort of fit in here because they like to float to the top. I would show you with the camera if I thought I'd be able to put it back without screwing it up again. But I don't think, I think this is going to be like a one-take situation for the little rig up that I did in order to get this done. So, alright, yeah, let's do some fish next. Because, you know, it gets a little bit boring after a while. Yeah, we'll do some fish, and then I will bid you guys adieu, finish frying all this stuff up. Yeah, yum. Man, fried eggplant. The thing with eggplant is a lot of people say that they don't like eggplant. In my experience, the people who say that they don't like eggplant haven't had eggplant made really, really well. And the trick with eggplant is that you really have to cook it long enough and you have to use enough oil. Otherwise, it can get that kind of bitter sponginess. It's also, depending on what kind of eggplant you're using, you're going to salt it beforehand, like this kind. I salted beforehand because it's, you can tell that dark skin. This is an Italian eggplant. For stuff like the Japanese eggplants, you don't really need to salt it because they don't have that bitterness. And it's not really necessary. All of these are almost done. It looks like 2 bigger pieces might be done first. And there's actually still salt in here, so I'm not going to add any more. Woo. Get some of the oil off there. Oh, look. Seriously, guys, the fact that I can do this and there isn't, like, skin flying everywhere when I do this with my arm. What? By the way, this outfit that I'm wearing right now, the top is a Zara sort of t-shirt sweater thing. These bottoms are sort of like Zara moto style khakis? Khaki jeans or whatever. Got them at Salvation Army yesterday on the 50% off sale, and I am very happy with them. My outfit today cost me a whopping $8. $6 for the pants, $2 for this sweater. There was like a little tiny hole on the sleeve here. You can see maybe where I did the patch up. But I mean, this isn't bright lights. Generally, where like you would never even notice that. You know. So, Salvation Army, guys. Place to shop. Okay, I'm going to put this aside here. Let us get in a few pieces of monkfish and a couple pieces of the cod. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm not even gonna bother with the forks. I'll just wash my hand after. And you wanna lower that basket. If you're used to deep frying, you know that you kind of have to a little bit float it in the oil first to sort of seal the batter so that it doesn't want to stick to the bottom too much. So I got my cod in. Now I'm going for my monkfish pieces. Yum. This is a treat, guys. I really like, there's certain things I just make like once a year, and this kind of thing is one of them. Certain things are ingredient driven, so like if I'm in California or even here and I see like amazing zucchini flowers at the farmer's market, then I'll make my stuffed deep fried zucchini flowers. That's also something that I make, like, you know, not very often. That's like a once a year thing. But I'll tell you that one time you have it the year, like, you appreciate it. It is good. It is good. Let's see how we're doing here. We're a little stuck to the bottom. Release the Kraken. Crack-a-lackin'. Sounds better, like it's moving around. You don't want it to get stuck in like one position on the bottom, because then you won't really, it might not cook properly, and then it'll be stuck. The sort of crispy outer breading will be coming off a bit, and you know, you want it nice. You want it nice, so you want it to be floating. So if you have a smaller fryer, you know, and there's just some things that you have to do in an actual fryer. You can't do this in an air fryer. You can't do anything like with a batter in an air fryer or in one of those like Tefal low oil things. I don't think something like this works. It needs to be in a vat of oil. Seal that outside, keep the moisture in, and make that crispy shell, you know? Yeah. That's looking good. That is looking good. I gotta say. Fried fish. Alright, let's try a taste of the eggplant here. See if they won't burn my face off on this too. Mmm. Seriously? And you know what? There's like hardly any recording because I made it nice and thin. Mmm. Hard to say how good this is without expletives. Alright, fishies, how we doing, fishies? Getting there, almost golden, That golden deep fried, yumma. Only thing that can improve this at this point is a fresh squeeze of lemon. I am not a big advocate of dipping fried foods into mayonnaise-like substances. That never made sense to me. When you're eating fried foods, you want to accompany it with something also very, very rich, or something sharp and acidic that's gonna cut the grease, you know? Lemon is the way to go, guys. Big wedges of lemon with this stuff, squirted that salt, and oh, delicious. Delicious treat. Okay, I think we are ready to go here. Oh, they look nice. They look nice. Yes, I'm a little bit crazy. I like to sing and talk to myself and all that other stuff. That's why YouTube is great for people who like to talk to themselves. Because it's like, we already feel kind of a little bit like we have an audience. And now it's kind of like it gives us an excuse to talk to ourselves in public without the scrutiny of other people being like, oh, what is wrong with that person? They're like talking to themselves in public. Oh my God, so cute. This is really going to burn my face. Okay, let me. Oh, yum, guys, yum. Okay. Did you hear that? This is the monkfish. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good, guys. That's the cod. Oh, this is so good. Delicious. It's moist on the inside. Crispy, crunchy out. Not too heavy. Nice and light. Well seasoned. Yeah. Enjoy the holiday food, guys. Doesn't mean that you go crazy and you eat that like every day. Like if you have if it's just you, like if it was just me and I had leftovers and like I ate that like every single day, maybe not the best idea. But, you know, treat for the holidays, you know, that special thing once a year. If you're having something like that, like even just like once a month, each month of the year, some kind of holiday themed or birthday or anniversary thing, just once, not eating the leftovers for the rest of the week, then that's a manageable way to do it, right? All right, guys. Hope y'all doing well. See you tomorrow for VLOGANUKKAH episode 6. There's only like a few more days. And then VLOGANUKKAH will be over. And I'll try to go back to posting regularly. We'll see. All right, people. Ciao, ciao. Are you sure?